And one of the things that has always bothered the upper echelon of Russian power is the way that the United States lords all over the globe with our democracy, the way that we actually think that the rest of the world wants to live like us. We send our young men to Vietnam or Dominican Republic or Somalia or wherever, thinking that we can turn the world into America, that our model for democracy is so perfect that who would not want to do it? Who wouldn't want to love us? Even Iraq, Afghanistan, etc. This is something that annoys the Russians, and this is not quite appreciated by the American media or even American academics. It really does piss a lot of Russians off that we are exporting this model thinking that it's simply a better way to do government. What we're really exporting is American morality. We won't say that, but that is what we're doing. We're going around the world saying, no, live like this. It worked for us. Are we or are we not the only nation that's landed a man on the moon? Are we or are we not the most dominant economic and political power that the world's ever seen? So obviously we're doing something right, so you should live like us. Now, we may not say this, whether you're Bill Clinton or George Bush or Donald Trump or Barack Obama, but what the rest of the world hears is what I just said, which is, hey, we're here, we're successful. Why wouldn't you want to be like this? Look at that. You're walking around with open sewers. This is a crap hole. You should be like us. This pisses the Russians off. The Russians are the ultimate, we're not here to tell you how to live country, because they don't like anyone telling them how to live. And not only have they successfully resisted, against all odds, successfully resisted American influence into Russia since the collapse of the Soviet Union, but they're now at a point where they have enough power to push back. So they now, after 70 years of hearing it from the U.S., your system doesn't work, it's murderous, Stalin killed 30 million of your own people, look at us, we're stable, we're successful, we have these elections, democracy is perfect, we're a perfect country, everyone can vote, voting is good, this is the best way to do government, is to let any schmo vote, no matter how stupid he or she is, no matter how ignorant they are, they still get to vote, and that's a really, really good, rational way to do government. The Russians have heard this for 20 years, and they finally have said, enough. Enough of your crap. In fact, we're going to show you. We're going to show you how vulnerable democracy is. And that's what they did in 2016. So what's in it for... Why would Putin do this? Because he's been getting America shoved down his throat since 1992. And this is a guy who plays chess. And then he sees, wow, look at this. Thanks to the interwebs that America invented, I can actually take advantage of the stupidity of the average American. I can get them to read fake news and other BS that we make up, and I can actually affect their election. And they're so lazy, they won't change their passwords. And we have the chairwoman of the Democratic National Committee's emails. And I'm going to release those through this thing we call this front that we call WikiLeaks. And you watch. She's going to have to resign. And she's going to make this Hillary Clinton look like an ass clown. And mark my words, we're going to get this Donald Trump guy elected. What's in it for him? Why not? That's reason number one. Why are they doing this? Because why not? If you don't know this, we have been doing it to the rest of the world for 50 years. This is Russia pushing back. And then, by the way, if we do it to other countries, that's the way it goes. If we benefit, fine. If someone does it to us, it's an act of war, and we need to treat it like that. Will Trump? No, he will not. What did he do? He chose to make fun of the CIA. This is serious stuff. And so 2016 just might have an asterisk next to it for the rest of time. We'll be back right after this. The Battle of Raqqa and the Battle of Mosul are in almost diametrically opposed situations. The Dark Secret Place, Bryan Suits in here live until midnight. KFI AM 640, more stimulating.